Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And great. Taking a look at this one here tonight, the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Duran. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. 5 to shoot. To the paint, releases. Hits that one, nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the
Maxey looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons ahead, up 2, and will return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Standing on the defensive end in the first quarter, they were just getting people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Here's Maxey. On the floor for Detroit. Spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Duran. And it's Fontecchio. Small forward. Took the opportunity. Oubre has got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. The pass to Cunningham. Passes it to Duran. Cunningham trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, just nice strength there and just off with the shot.
Detroit shooting their first of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That free throw missing. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And he sinks the second. Smitty, it ended up being a last place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2020.
Kevin, it wasn't pretty, but on the flip side, it positioned for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Nice dive from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And here's Cunningham. Go, and he nails the jumper.
Effective play right there. Cunningham knows the big rope will get him what he wants.
And some action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 1. Live. You're watching 2. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Lowry out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got the first bucket for the 76ers.
When you are Lowry's size, you need to have a strong floater, and that was a beauty he just put up.
Pass to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Right block shot. Now here's Durant. Defense right on the shot. No good. Here's Oubre. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got 5.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Durant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers on top, up 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense with the bigs, you give the defense just another thing to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Durant. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Timeout called the Pistons. They're down by 5. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Cunningham looking it over. 4 on the clock. Over. Cunningham shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Cade Cunningham. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Keep doing that kind of work at the foul line. This lead will be safe.
They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Everyone.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. And for your Sixers, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game, it's toughness, mentally and physically.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Out to the right wing. Here's Fontecchio. Yes!
Fontecchio.
And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get either side up to the task.
Kyle Lowry.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Pistons with possession here. From past the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul for some misses.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
It's all time here. They're in front by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Let us know you won one, everybody. And how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team is already in the penalty. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And free throw, no good. A tough break there. Oh, he had a chance there to send overtime, but they empty. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love.
All right, David, thank you.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena, getting set to do battle on enemy turf. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Well, they say misery loves company, and both teams are suffering with injuries. To some extent.
And now Indiana's starting group. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Albert. It's Nimhard in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, Garrett Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Amaji in at the 4. Ooh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, B.A., in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Quickly against Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Tight defense on him. He's a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The ability.
There's 20. Clock at 6. Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fires from way outside. That misses. Had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Pascal Siakam out there with Neesmith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Trent. Olynyk for 3. Sinks the tray. Olynyk's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
Siakam with a screen on Trent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
He goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance. Stepping out of the shot, absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
That's good from Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Siakam hits them both. And here are the Raptors now. Quickly with the ball. Outside Barrett. Traded for 2 points.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Halliburton against Quickly. 12 seconds left for this one. Shot clock sits. High post. Olynyk with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Barry Trent. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Trent finds Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Olynyk with a screen on Siakam. Hits the trifecta. Barrett's got 5 points.
Well, you have to understand, space is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Halliburton against Quickly. Turner, a screen Quickly. Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. The Raptors with a lead. Trent outside. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Siakam. The 3. Barrett fires in the triple. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Neesmith, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. And an intentional foul right there.
Aaron Neesmith. That's his first personal foul.
Double by Turner. Quickly passes to Olynyk. Pure from three-point range.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up. It would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Indiana calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner.
Miles Turner is unguardable, capable of scoring in the paint, even with the defense draped.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton against quickly. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Barrett. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. And they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. So the Hornets win the tip. Now look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Now here is Miller. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. On the wing, Irving. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Maverick substitution, Maxi Kleber, Tim Jr.
12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 2 on the clock, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got the first of the game.
You've got to put out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Bridges for 3. Was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Bridges out there with Miller. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Micic in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here is Irving. And Gafford throws it down.
He is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer, and he gets credit for it.
Here's Micic, guarded by Doncic. They set the screen. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
Now, here is Irving. Doncic outside. Left side, Irving. Shoots it up. Whistle blows. Pass good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
He's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Pass to man. Launches it. Rebounded by Hardaway. Outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game is still to play. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 10-point lead. This is their best. Getting underway in the second half for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dan Gafford is there with Maxi Kleber. And it's the three. Here's Micic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Good work there as it goes.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring. Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Bridges against Kleber. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 5 points in the fourth.
You can see the work being put in on that particular shot from Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
And at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miller is out there with Bridges. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Micic in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here is Irving. The rebound by Richards.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Man passes to Micic. Again, the Hornets score. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Micic. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Micic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Seconds left in the fourth.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And there's the pass to Micic. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job when he looks.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Micic. Third personal foul. And the third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And the Hornets call time. They're behind. 17 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
That was your high hip-hop squad. Give it up for them once again.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic going to the line, shooting 2.
Break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws.
I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 14 seconds left here in the quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
A 3 off drive. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. That's a good, strong pick he lays there.
At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now.
And so both free throws. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
3, Bridges. Miller kicks to Bridges. And a miss there. So we see Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
Oh, who say does that? You're now connected to Jackie's.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And a litany of injuries in the game. A look at the list of names.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all of those names and they're unavailable. It's pretty daunting.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for Atlanta, the perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
Both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court. And they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Johnson a screen on Rozier. Murray connects on the 17-footer.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
Adebayo a screen on Hunter to the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Butler. Five to shoot. That's good on the jumper.
The defense was there, but Butler capable of connecting on shots like that, even when challenged.
Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
And it's Miami's ball, setting the floor for the Heat. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. And it's Rozier in at the point. Now here's Adebayo. Fires from the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Capella against Butler. Murray scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Money on the 19-footer.
You don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat leading by just 2. All right, now let's check in. What do you have?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here, the lead is 2. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson there with Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Hero against Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Hero. Rebound by Murray.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he was coming out of the break.
With the ball, Heat. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Team foul. At the line for Atlanta, DeAndre Hunter. 2 shots.
Throw good, Hunter.
I've heard there's such a talented swing every year. He's
Both free throws good.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called 2-guard, responsibilities in today's game.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Rozier in at the 1.
And there's no fear in the eyes of Bogdanovich. As far as he's concerned, the bigger the moment, the better.
At the line for your Hawks, Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and a lot riding here on the shoulders of Bogdanovich. Good thing he's a skilled free throw shooter. Let's see if he can calm himself and knock it down.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Butler. Over 100. Money.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he can get up a notch.
Rozier against Murray. Pass to Johnson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rozier against Murray. 13 feet out. Cash.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Miami calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Hero for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for your heart,
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Takes the three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Atlanta calls timeout. They lead by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
His first. Team's first. DeJounte. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and it's on Murray now. I mean, if you handle the ball a lot, you have to hit your free throws down the stretch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And Atlanta, who scraped by with a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
On the floor for the visiting Boston. Celtics. Tonight we've got two terrific teams from the East. This game, Greg, has been circled on the calendar for a while.
This is going to be a fantastic matchup. It could be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. These teams are that good.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing is Kwai and Holiday in at the point.
First team foul.
Middleton looking over. Lopez finds Lillard. And here's time. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that. The defense.
Right the pass to Porzingis. Trying to come right back with Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Good from outside.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you for the Bucks in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. To the Kumbo, no good. Now Tatum, Holiday, a screen on Lopez. Tatum for three, knocks down the three ball. First bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Lillard missing. Tatum with it. One on the clock. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. Play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Milwaukee on top, leading by just one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So,
thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for Celtics, the wing pairing, it's Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now here is Holiday. Outside. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lip on his J, and at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Round against Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. .27 seconds left to play in the third. Giannis against Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Right side Holiday. White. No good with the triple. Middleton outside. 1 second left. Goes. Middleton's got his first basket.
And this is something Middleton's improved over time, converting through contact.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Should bring more pressure-packed basketball. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Time called here in the they're trailing by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe and his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer. Tatum no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
And Middleton kicks. Porzingis against Lopez.
On the offense.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They lead by 1. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line. It's a point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping this a 3-point game.
Now, Boston. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Here's White. He dishes it to Brown. Here's Tatum. Off with the layup. They foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Bucks, Chris.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Middleton has proven to be clutch before. Not the guy you want to foul in close games.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Brook Lopez. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. From deep 3-point territory, no good. And so they win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends.
Now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, when you start making shots, you even play harder defensively. And we were moving the ball really well. And we were just clicking as a team.
You guys controlled the last stretch, man. Thanks. Congrats.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
On the floor for the business. At small forward, Julian.
Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Jetty Osman out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. Jones misses. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pippen, pass to Bain. Now here's Aldama. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
The young fella usually goes about his business. On that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
From 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper. Now here's Bain. From behind the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jetty Osman. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Champagne at 3. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Branham, and he banks in the layup. And here's Memphis. Here's Pippen. Outside, Williams. One for one to start the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now Jones. Pass to Champagny. Here's Osman. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Again, it's converting.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Bain. 4 seconds left. No luck on that one.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And with the first half of the play here in what's been a good one. Spurs, they're up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie Force. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully the pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. One game. We got Jaren Jackson. Desmond Bain is out there with Santi. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And wanting to step up for his team.
The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. them. Your team was able to put.
And he drops it first.
The more experienced Jaren Jackson Jr. gets, the better he becomes, including in situations when the game is close like this.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
BA, they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's Pippen. Outside Payne. Jackson the screen. Here's the three. The rebound by the Spurs. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Jackson against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love the communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Cedi Osman. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the 2. Here's Wembanyama. Williams grabs the board. On the wing, Bain. To take the lead.
Yes! Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch the NBA. Moments.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They're down by 2. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
To hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already finding open teammates.
One shot.
passes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen pass to Bain. And they're going to count that bucket in the middle of the line. It could be a three-point play.
I love the confidence of Desmond Bain in which he plays with. Not afraid of contact, plays right through it.
First team foul. Desmond Bain. One shot.
One shot.
The question is, how can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Now a timeout call. 17 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Here's Brenham. Pass to Osman. Wembanyama with it. Back to Osman from the arc. No good. Three-point range.
Clawing their way back in. That was a chance to even things up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Will. Two shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point. And so the big win by Memphis in a game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to steal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is there with Murray next to him. Fox is out there with Ellis, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought that was extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that we get to watch here tonight.
The Thunder off the tip. Here's Giddey. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't drop his first shot. To the middle, here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. At the line. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma was traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Good from Barnes.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
And so he's able to get one of two. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Now, here's Sabonis. Over Giddey. Sabonis with the bucket.
Love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 10.
Scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Fox from outside, and that one released in time, but no good.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
So at the end of one quarter, still a close game. Kings ahead. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look at what we've seen from Sacramento so far. Guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Ellis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Josh, get the game because that's what the defense.
Shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Five on the clock. Murray a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly in this one. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Here on We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Sacramento. They trail by 1. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Sabonis. Close finds Fox. Clock at 4. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams sends a screen. Here's Dort. Good on the triple. Dort's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Fox. Ellis outside. From the arc. Good. A nice assist from Fox. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City out in front, up 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And let's take this chance to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists.
Thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams blocked in a very close time. On the court right now for the Kings. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Ellis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. At the 3 slot.
So much. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it?
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the game. With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. Now they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Passes it to Fox. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Fox starting to show you his his abilities inside. He has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And stolen by Barnes. And here they come. Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Ellis. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Right between the eyes.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time, get a high percentage shot in tight and take chances in overtime.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Sacramento. Much of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
Doris Burke and David.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. On 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. The injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now Washington starting 5. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Dia and Kuzma at the forward slots. And it's Holmes in at the center position. And the Timberwolves. Inside we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. Assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better, best shot.
So the Timberwolves win the tip.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Holmes. Now Jones. Poole outside. 3-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. Towns a screen on Poole. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. 27 seconds left in the second. Pick by Holmes. Conley against Jones. Kuzma outside. Nails it from 3. Kuzma got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Poole. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. And will return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Jones. On the court right now, the Wizards at the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Kuzma, the pass to Poole. 5 on the clock. Open look. McDaniels with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Conley finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Poole. Here's Edwards. Out that. 2 points. It's for 1 more.
It's all room right there. Powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Edwards. Washington trailing. Here's Kuzma. It's right. Hits off the rim.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. The 3. The shot no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. After All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Daniels in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Losing by 7. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Holmes, a screen on Edwards. Poole, the pass to Holmes. Kuzma with the ball. From 12 feet, Holmes. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And now we got an intentional.
First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And so both free throws good.
Crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Seconds left in the final quarter. And here is Kuzma. Outside Jones. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Kuzma is superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. Just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Is it deep? Jones misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere. Got a better one than that.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little edge.
They really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key tonight?
Played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, great young stars hungry to prove themselves.
The hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
Green against Harris. Green passes to Thomas. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Connects from three-point range.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fires the three. And again, it's Orlando.
And getting some revenge. Banchero putting them on notice at the arc.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. They got more in store. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. It's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs. Wagner following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Brooks against Banchero. Shot clock at 6. No good. Nice D from Brooks. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 3-point game. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Houston moving it around. Shoots from 14. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the is in order, and you can never be too content.
Change here.
Wearing number 21.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Suggs. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far. Join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Green. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Smith. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Harris against Green. Suggs with the ball. And contact out. Shooting for Thursday. Van Vliet picks one up.
First team
And Suggs, a competitive guy. When he fouls him in big moments, he takes it first.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. The top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Against Banchero. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Off target with the open look. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets ahead, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And how about a look now at the game? Brought to you by Steve Farmer.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Filling the perimeter slots is Harrison Wagner. And Carroll is the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the guard position. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle.
Thanks so much, David. Now, inside.
It counts. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you say.
And usually you want to go for the 2-1 here to maximize the clock.
And here is Suggs. Passes to Ben Carroll. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet misses the 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And what a close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Takes a 3. Off target from downtown. behind by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. So it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish. They continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, introducing this
veteran squads here going head-to-head, Brent. How does that affect what you expect from this game?
This could be maybe some cat and mouse stuff going on with how much experience is on the floor. There should be plenty of high IQ ball play out there.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart with it, picked up by DeRozan.
Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
Bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
He hits the second from the line. Now White. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, the total focus there from DeMar. Nothing stopping him.
Brunson against White. Brunson with it. Hartenstein a screen to the paint with 2 seconds left, and that one is hammered home.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out in front, leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
DeSumo is out there with Kwai. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
You see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
And here's Chicago. It's the game. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hart. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through contact.
Brunson surveys. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is called.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Fires away from way outside. We released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They lead by 1. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Hart in a power forward. Here's DeSumo. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Hart pulls it in.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Brunson. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And time for a right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Ayo DeSumo. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players loved the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. He connects!
It's a tough distance to match. Brunson making that mid-ranger look.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 37 seconds. DeRozan outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul. Chicago foul. DeMar DeRozan. Second personal foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chicago foul. Kobe White. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. Jalen Brunson.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And it feels like Brunson is made for these moments. He loves the spotlight being on him.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to go.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Left in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Pass to DeRozan. Hartenstein pulls it in. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks. Josh Hart. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
It's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're ahead by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Ayo Dosunmu. First fourth team foul. Shooting for New York. Dante taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Steven, great step to the line.
And the second to the 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge...
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
ball coming your way in just a minute. Weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Brunson. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. Now here's Brunson. Over White. It falls.
Jalen sizing up the defense and really good with operating in the pick and roll.
Timeout called here. Chicago. They're behind by 2. There's overtime period. Over Hart, off the left rim and out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that loop the inside.
Here's Brunson, and he saved it.
What a bucket for Brunson. That's tough.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. Sumu, the pass to White. Now here's DeRozan. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Personal foul. Team foul.
And so it's New York with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter, and they can add to your lead.
Pass to Vucevic, beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kobe White. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And here's Caruso. Buries it from outside. And so it's New York winning this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
Yeah, and both teams gave their all. But when it came
was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.
Up next, the Jazz for the Nugget.
Put me on top.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing spots. It's Caldwell Pope. In the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Utah, is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's John Collins. And conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. That raise the stakes here.
Well, both teams want this one bad. And dominant squad, I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 26 seconds left in the first. Shot by Gordon, wide open. George against Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. There's the foul. And still a close game. The first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets from Delta Center. Back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Collins. George is out there with Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Sexton kicks to George. Clock at 6. They set the pick. And it's off. Jokic. Murray. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Jokic inside, defended by George. And that one's good by Porter.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Porter. Outside, George. From three-point land. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone, how has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, and find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try to that.
It's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's
the agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
George against Murray. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic machine his way through the coverage.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Sensible. Tries it from 19. The buzzer doesn't.
Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
An easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game. Owen Sexton is out there with George. Then it's John Collins. Hendricks. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch the NBA.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listening with Bill Hardy and his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication? Defensive.
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore.
Caldwell Pope for with a screen on George. Here's Jokic. No good on the shot.
Afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his basket. But on that one, they were there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what his eyes.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope with the screen on George. Here's Jokic. Got it!
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotation. But it's
We're almost there.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now, thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge.
The Pelicans getting off the bus and heading into the building. To a man, they look intent on producing a win. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Well, Brennan. Interesting matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, B.A. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans starting lineup. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Williamson with a screen on Henderson. McCollum with it. Henderson picks him up. From the elbow. Always a nice way to makes his first one.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Henderson for three. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Williamson. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Over Henderson. Williamson misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Now McCollum. Okay, on the court right now. Pelicans. The backcourt. McCollum and Jones. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle.
Such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Henderson for three. Jones grabs the board. 29 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Oh, wow!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
.23 seconds left in the half. And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. McCollum. Jones from outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, let's hear it for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. McCollum against Henderson. Back to Simons. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Simons got 6 points.
Yeah, you see vision from Henderson. Terrific facilitator.
Henderson. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. Hey, great D that time from pass to Simons. The 3. That one no good. That's the end of the third. Tied up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. K-Sports.
The Pelicans 6.
And now we have a game.
His peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see the finish awaits us here. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. And he buries it.
Now that's what impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some
foot at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Timeout called. Portland. They're behind by 1. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Blazers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Brad finds Henderson. Simons against Jones. The 3 is up. And knocks down the 3.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
New Orleans calls timeout. They trail by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the game. Valanciunas with a screen on Henderson. It's good! From beyond the arc.
Clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clutch the win.
Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and run.
Here's Simons. Defensive play to seal the win. And so it's the Pelicans who come.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Anthony and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. So with Paul on the bench, here's the best team on the floor. Curry at the 1. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game do we expect the Grizzlies group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here's Curry with the 3. Bangs on the trifecta.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
Now here's LeBron. Hachimura finds Russell. Here's Reeves. Hachimura down low. Covered by Wiggins. Pass to Reeves. From outside the arc. And James with the basket on the assist by Russell.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there, catch and shoot ability.
1 quarter in the book. It's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
3.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
You know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
Aggressive Wiggins game out beyond the arc now. To make it.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Curry against Russell. Three-pointer, no good. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Davis, the pass. Pass to Reeves. Russell long range. That one doesn't drop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2 at the guard positions. Russell Reeves down the block. It's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. On 2 for 2 so far from 3. Outside Russell. Back to James. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that.
Rebound.
The defense should have done more on that last play.
More intriguing playmaking.
Russell against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Fires the 3. Off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Lakers lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the deep wide open with his feed. They had
read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So it's on the floor. Thompson and Wiggins. Coming out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point.
Taking 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
almost automatic shooting free throws. Steph Curry, no one I'd rather have in this spot.
And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, in moments like this.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 1. 4 more seconds left to play.
During that break, Coach Darvin-Ham talked to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Timeout call for Warriors. They're by 1. 4th quarter. It from outside.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And here's James bringing it from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He won.
They're behind by 26 seconds left in the game. Thompson outside. Curry outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. And commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
On that occasion, stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, if you miss the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of
7 seconds left in the fourth.
Second team.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, when you have the ball in your hands as much as LeBron does, these situations are a nightly occurrence. And because of that, he's learned how to handle them quite well.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The NBA on 2K Sports.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today, playing in front of your home. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Here's the Clippers starting group. George and Kwai, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George's shot is good.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Now here's Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
I like that. I mean, some physical play side. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Someone battled injuries. Great to see Nurkic out there tonight.
Nurkic hits them both. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Now here's George. Allen defending. 4 on the clock. George passes to Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game. Either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly take the game from the Clippers guys.
The main takeaway from the first quarter is that we're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for the Clippers, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kwai and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
Well, smart play by to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in the regular season in the last years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the load management. Obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
He's off at first. You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2020 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, BA. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
This Clippers squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done. Guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things. Incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
George finds Leonard. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
LA ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Zubats with a screen on Booker from deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, you know, just be ourselves, move the ball, place the unselfish, we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Out there with Allen. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Nurkic, and the layup is good. Nurkic has got 6.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Nurkic against Zubats. Pass to Harden. Here's Ben. It's George. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Booker, pass to Beal. Suns on top, up one. And we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it.
This has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the by the talented forward pair. Out there. And it's Zubats. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He tried to ease the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. 2-point game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow the great block.
James Harden at the line for two.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first ball. Trying to focus now for the second.
And this is who you want at the line in a close ball game. James Harden.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against Harden.
Devin Booker has made a career out of staying cool under pressure. You get the sense he loves being at the foul line with the game in the balance. What happens?
2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line.
An intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Clippers. Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead and makes things. Ability to his offensive game. He is always keeping defense off balance.
Time call here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's George. Lets the three fly. Oh, bangs home the three.
You can see Paul George locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No